Hey, this is Deb, and you're listening to Dave Cruz on Beyond the Strange Radio.
Cherie Ariano of Divine Light Quantum Healing offers energetic healing services and healing tools. Her healing techniques use a high-frequency and high-dimensional healing modality called the crystalline healing light. This technique is an innovative and advanced vibrational healing modality that harmonizes all aspects of the human being. These oils, elixirs work on emotional healing, chakra balancing, and physical ailments through aromatherapy and crystal healing. Cherie sent us some of her bracelets. Deb has the I Am Loved bracelet. She has noticed that she loves the aroma of the oils. It gives her a sense of calmness and being loved. As for me, I have the I Am Protected bracelet and essential oil elixir, which are both made with the black obsidian gemstones. These bracelets have made a difference in our lives. Check out her store today at CherieAriano.com. That's CherieArellano.com. Use the promo code Beyonders and save 10% off your order. Divine Light Quantum Healing. It's like healing in a bottle.
Have you ever looked skyward and pondered UFOs, aliens, time travel, alternate universes, and parallel dimensions? Want to explore paranormal activities, hauntings, and various cryptoids such as Bigfoot, sea and lake monsters? Greetings, Beyonders. I'm author Casper Parks, and you're listening to Beyond the Strange with host Dave Cruz. Help spread the word by posting links to forums and social media. Available at YouTube, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio.
There's two of them talking.
Views and opinions are not necessarily that of Beyond the Strange, hosts, guests, and affiliated.
You have everything. They're just balls of light, of light, of light, of light. There's a ghost in the house.
All right, y'all. Hola. Broadcasting from the Napa Valley wine country just outside the mystical Sonoma Mountains. This is Beyond the Strange TV. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. We finally got it off the ground. I still can't log into the Twitch chat for some stupid reason, but anyways, we're here. It's all good. Anyways, we're going to get right on it just really quick. Everything is at beyondthestrange.com, all social media, all links, chat, past shows, all that stuff, newsletter, sign up. Please just go there. But please don't forget, go to YouTube and Twitch under Beyond the Strange, subscribe and follow, like, and set your settings so you'll know that there is going to be a show. It'll send you out a alert. So get your alerts set up, and then you'll be all good. So tonight I will be in the YouTube chat. Unfortunately, again, like I said, the Twitch chat for me, I will not be in there, but Russ will. And I can see Elf and Brandy and Jose and GRFX 420, all those people. Well, I'll let Russ go ahead and do that. That's what he does. But anyways, Russ Bailey of Black Sky Paranormal is joining us tonight, along with our friend Carl. And I will go ahead and bring everyone in and say good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
So, Russ, who we have in the chat rooms?
Well, it looks like in the Twitch chat we got the Elf, Brandy, Jose, what's up? GRFX 420, you got Jonah in there. Lisa Allen, Timing Magic, just joined us. Great to see everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. James Salcedo just popped in also.
All right, fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so we have a show. Again, I am apologizing about the tardiness, but it's good. We're here, and we are going to kick this off. So, really quick, I just want to mention that we are going to have. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about that. We're going to have a show tomorrow night. That's what I've been wanting to get to. Wasn't planning on it, but Casper Parks is going to join us tomorrow night. He'll be our guest. Awesome. We'll be talking about his new book that just recently came out, and it's going to be great. So we'll talk about that, and so you guys want to, and I will be on time tomorrow, hopefully. This has just been a crazy day, crazy night. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just turn it over to Russ because, I'm going to work on the video stuff so we can, bring up some of those videos from last night, Russ. I'm going to go to Facebook and, pull that stuff up. So, first of all, where were you guys last night? Can you let us know what location you guys were at?
Well, we were at a private residence in Bluefield, Virginia last night. We had after Beyond the Strange on Monday night, which you guys should check out the awesome video with Farouk. What a show, Farouk Ali.
Great show.
Received a message from a young lady, and they were having some issues at their new house that they're remodeling and everything. So we responded, and we ended up going out and did a full-fledged investigation and cleansing last night. So really interesting experience there.
Okie dokie. What exactly was some of the details? Carl, these people who contacted you guys, what was some of the things that you guys were facing before going to this place?
Well, what they were telling me, like Russ kind of said, it's kind of short notice. It was less than 24 hours, but they were saying that it was possibly a demonic entity. That house had a history of prior residents where they were dealing with Ouija boards, dealing with sacrifices, guys opening portals, doing things they shouldn't have. And the homeowners were telling me that, they got the house for cheap, but it was for a reason, because the previous owners just bounced in the middle of the night and left that place.
Right.
So we kind of went in an investigation. Residential investigations are a little tricky because, we can do our history and we do our research, but we're relying on the homeowner to provide us for a lot of the information going into the investigation. And everything we heard is bad. We're talking about like animal sacrifices, like small chickens, small dogs, small cats, portals being open, altars being there. So yeah, it was, we were definitely, I guess, anxious to get in there. When you're dealing with a potential demonic entity, you kind of have to take a couple of extra safety steps before you walk into a place like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we crossed all T's and dotted all the I's before we got there, and we made sure everything was taken care of. So.
All right. So I'm going to kick this off really quick as far as some of the stuff that was sent to Russ as far as pictures go. I'm going to try to share them on the screen here in a second, so bear with me, guys.
And let me just interject something, Dave. This
Go
is
for
like
it.
our first investigation in 2 years due to the pandemic and everything. So, but we went in guns a-blazing, and
Oh yeah.
it was something really a good investigation.
Yeah, I'll say this too. Like, for the first time in 2 years, instead of worrying about bringing COVID home, I worried about bringing a demon home. So I will take that.
Yeah.
I will take that trade every day. Either one's bad, but I will take that trade every day. But
almost the same thing.
It was good to get the rust off. Let me put it that way.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, when you guys started talking about, I could tell Russ was just like, yes, we got something. It's like like the Ghostbusters thing where we got one, So yeah, no, definitely, man. I'm glad you guys were able to get out there back in the field. And so when they contacted you, they sent some pictures, and Russ was good enough to share some of those with me. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those up on the screen. You guys will probably have to look at your phones or look at it through Twitch or YouTube. Because if I share it, then it's going to screw up everything. And then I just got everything working. So let's try not to do that. All right. So really quick, I'll go ahead and do this. So the first one is going to be, it's a window. I'll let you guys. I'll let it catch up here in a minute on the screen, so you guys can go through it with me.
Yeah, we see it there. Kind of like a possible hooded figure in the window. I believe that this was back in the back room. Was that correct, Carl?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. So we did an EVP session, actually Phasma box session back there, and during our session, which you could see in the Beyonders crew, I uploaded that, and you could also see it on the Black Sky Paranormal Facebook page. From the Phasma box readings, we supposedly were encountering 15 plus demons or entities. And when we asked what did they want, they said, your souls.
That's fantastic.
So through the Phasma box stuff, that's not confirmation of demonic activity. I don't know what is. What are your comments on that, Carl?
Well, I'll say this: the pictures that you're about to see, again, here at Black Sky Paranormal, we're believers, but we investigate as skeptics. We try to find every possible explanation for everything, and again, the pictures you're about to see, you can make your own judgment. We would ask for your opinion. We wouldn't tell you what we saw. We would ask you what you're seeing. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the pictures you're about to see are a phenomenon called pareidolia, which basically the way to explain that for people who aren't familiar with that term is your brain tries to make sense of the nonsensical. It tries to form shapes that are familiar out of nothing. So, for example, you might be driving down the road and you see a clown, or you see a cloud, but you see like a clown's face in the cloud. Okay, there's no clown there, it's still a cloud. Your brain is trying to take that image and make it into something more familiar. I know one of our investigators last night, Shane, took a picture of a piece of paneling that was inside the house, and there were eyes, and you can make a face out of it, but it's really water damage. But your brain tries to make a face out of that. So, like I said, sometimes you get a little bit eager and you think there's something there when there's nothing. Like I said, your brain is trying to make a face out of something, or trying to make something else out of something. Again, I'll leave it up to you guys. I won't say anything about any of these photos. Make up your own minds. But
and before we go to those, I'm sorry, Carl. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was done. I'm just saying, like, your brain tries to make images out of stuff that isn't there. Your brain tries to make faces and familiar objects out of patterns. So take that what you will when you see these images, and just give us your opinions on it.
But before we do that, I'm going to go over pareidolia one more time. And pareidolia is the tendency for perception to impose a meaningful interpretation on a nebulous visual stimulus, so that one sees an object, pattern, or meaning, where in fact there is none. Common examples are perceived images of animals, faces, or objects in cloud formations, or lunar pareidolia like the man in the moon. And here you see some pictures, like right off the top, I can see like there's pictures of skulls, faces. I can see when it looks like kind of like an owl. There's a picture of let's see, let's view the file. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I'm not really looking at anything besides some trees that look like they're walking or something. But anyways, that's kind of funky. But we get the idea of pareidolia.
It's kind of like what the Rorschach test is based on. Like,
right.
There's this thing on what do you see? Like, one person might see a butterfly, another another person might see something else. Yeah.
Kind of like like rock formations from the side view. You can see someone's a side view of a face, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Your brain's trying to make sense of something and like form it into a familiar image when there's really nothing there.
This one's really cool. This one looks like a skull. It's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So yeah, there's some pretty interesting things here about, that you can look into for pareidolia. So there we go. So anyways, everyone gets the idea. Let's go back to the pictures really quick. And all right, so we got the we had that one screenshot, or the shot with the windows and the screen, and we saw like a hooded figure in the background. I can actually see a little bit of a face above that figure as well. That's something I can see. I don't know if anyone else can. That's all I can see for that. Now we're looking at another view of this window, and it looks like there's some kind of a note or something at the bottom, which is interesting, or I don't know what that is actually. Can you guys explain what that is?
Yeah, so we were when Carl originally sent this picture to me, and this was the first thing I investigated because this was what we saw when we got there. So I run in and looked at it. Supposedly it was, the clients thought it was a light in the house, but in actuality, when we went upstairs, it was actually one of those frosted windows in the back that had light shining through it. So it gives it an illumination of light.
Right. Even after dark, about 9:10 or 9:20 after the sun went down, there's still enough light coming through that frosted light to illuminate it like that. We one of our guys, Shane, actually one of our investigators who was with last night, was able to replicate that photo perfectly. So we debunked that one.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll go to the next photo. So this looks like some interesting looking, maybe possible faces in the window, one of the window cells, if you will. It's outlined for us to take a look. I often see this. This is the kind of stuff I see all the time. I can make faces out of different parts of the picture just by looking around, and I'll see a face here, then I'll see a face there, then I'll see a face there. So
yeah,
I think that would be a good example of pareidolia, right?
Yeah, perfect example. Like you're looking for something, and if you're looking for something, then you're going to find it. But a lot of times a smudge on glass is a smudge on glass. It just happens to look like something familiar, and your brain is trying to turn it into something else.
Mm-hmm. So that's one that we can actually say, okay, that could be pareidolia. So, okay. Now, Russ, this is the picture that I circled. Yeah. And I think you guys talked about this being a mantle or something like that later on.
It is, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
it's a mantle that's been filled in underneath also.
Okay, so when you guys got there, there looks like a vase or something right there. Now, right next to it, remember what I said, that looks like one of the flying monkeys of Oz without the wings.
Yeah.
Did you guys see anything there that resembled that, like a picture or maybe a stuffed toy or something?
No, it was completely, there was nothing there. So I think this is a very valid photo here.
Mm-hmm.
Could be some type of demonic entity or shadow entity possibly, because there was no way we could replicate that. But so there was so much remodeling material in the floor in that room that there's no way you could have got over there and faked that photo, or that could be a reflection of anything. So myself, I think that's a valid entity right there.
Right, and we did a thermal sweep of the entire house at the end of the night, and we focused the flare on that mirror for, I don't know, about a minute or so, and the only thing we saw was our reflections in the mirror, Tom. So that one's kind of hard to recreate. I don't have a valid explanation for it. I hope somebody would have a valid explanation for it, but it's not something that we could have created that night. So
yeah, that's a creepy looking little thing there.
Yeah,
whatever that is. All right, on to the next picture.
Yeah, let's let the chat rooms tell us what they see in this picture.
Okay. I'm seeing something, or I'm saying something, but I'm not going to point it out until someone says something.
Yeah. So, folks in the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat, let us know if you see anything in this picture, and what do you see?
Let's see what you see here. We're not going to guide you one way or another. Tell us what you see.
Yeah, because I saw it as soon as I looked at it.
Keith M in the YouTube chat is saying something about switch the mirror pic to black and white. When I learn how to do that, I'll do that. But right now we're just kind of going through these pictures. Just really quick, Keith. Bony face. Bony face behind pain.
Yeah.
Diane is saying there's a bony face behind the pain. I think I see what she's talking about.
Yeah, I do too.
And I see that. I saw that too. Now,
so the client's children had saw a man in a hat, which could be this entity here. And as soon as I saw this, I said to Carl, this could be the Hat Man entity that's sometimes associated with sleep paralysis.
Right.
He's been spotted several times in several portals and everything.
Well, and the thing too is when we were doing an investigation, Donna, one of our investigators, which, by the way, I'm giving Donna props for last night. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, she was a 12. Like Donna's cool, amazing. Yeah. So I'm so glad to have her on my team. But Donna's picking up on somebody called Cowboy, or she referred to as Cowboy. So I'm assuming that's an entity with some sort of brimmed hat. So that might have been part of what was going on there too.
What do we have in the Twitch chat, guys?
Looks like Salcedo is saying interesting. Shane, who is a member of Black Sky Paranormal, says she was awesome. Then hey, we got Pack a Stack in there saying, "Hey guys, sorry I tuned in late." That's all right, Brad. We were running late. But yeah, I've got to say, if Donna hadn't went on this investigation, I would not have went.
I would not.
That's how unnerving it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I know 100% there are demonic entities in this location.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. Again, I've been in this field on and off for 20 years. It's been more of a focus since I've joined Black Sky Paranormal, but there's no way I would set foot in this house without Donna, not only helping the clients, but helping us, keeping this from coming home with us, much less helping them. Again, like I said at the beginning of the show, like last year, I was worried about taking COVID home. Now I'd be worried about taking the demon home, but I didn't have to worry about that with her. She's our security blanket. She's our rock. I really appreciate what she did.
I think that's great. Yeah, you definitely have to have someone like that. And then also in the YouTube chat, Diane is saying she also sees some kind of being with horns in the green mildew moss.
Yeah. I definitely see a face there, honestly. And that could be pareidolia or dolia or whatever it is, but I mean, I can clearly see a face there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I'm saying pareidolia too. It's like kind of like Worcestershire sauce. Like I have to think about like pareidolia.
Yeah, pareidolia. Yeah.
That's possibility. That's possibility.
And Brandy in the Twitch says, all you guys are great. Thank you, Brandy, very much. We appreciate that.
So there's that same. Yeah.
That image is spot on, man. I'm telling you, that just gives me the creeps.
Yeah, that's creepy, man. That's a creepy looking little monkey or whatever it is.
Yeah,
a little demon monkey. Not cool. All right, let's switch it back over to the Zoom. Okay, so I think those are pretty much all the pictures that we are going through right now. Which video do you want me to queue up, Russ?
I would do the EVP. About 20 seconds in, we caught a Class A EVP moan. What do you hear this? I showed it. Yeah, I showed it to all my coworkers today, and I tell you what, every time I showed it, I got chill going down my spine. I mean, that is one of the clearest EVP moans I've ever heard in my life.
Well, and I'll tell you what too about that one. I don't know how other paranormal teams operate, but like one thing we need to make standard practice. This was the first investigation that I've been on with Black Sky where we had multiple EVP recorders of running at the same time.
Yeah. And
we caught what you're about to hear. We caught it on two different devices. So there's it's clear as day, but even if it is on one device, it would be clear as day. But the fact we caught it on two different devices. Yeah.
I was impressed. I was definitely impressed.
Yeah, I mean that's, I mean, the only thing close to that we caught was in the speakeasy at the Lord Baltimore Hotel on regular EVP recorder.
Yeah.
When we were doing the Lord Baltimore Hotel with Argos Paranormal. But man, this EVP just takes the cake, man. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's legit, especially considering we caught it on two separate devices at the same time. You know, if it was on one device but not the other, you'd be like, well, you were only 3 feet away from me. Why did I hear this and you didn't? But no, it was on both devices, so that makes it, it's nuts.
All right, guys, before we roll this video, I just want to mention that I do see some people in the Twitch chat. I don't know how I'm seeing it if I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's a lot of great comments. Salcedo Media says there's a skull face kind of thing. Pakistac, he just said tuned in late. Jose says there's a face on the bottom left. Wargasm 1995. Thanks for joining us. There is a long face with jagged teeth in the window on the lower corner of another below it. Let's see. Brandy says first thing I seen was the man at the top right corner. Finger over the mouth. Wargasm says something about a puck wedgie. I've heard the term puck wedgie. I don't know my lore as good as you guys probably, but do you guys know what a puck wedgie is?
I'm not really sure, but Dave, I'm getting ready for you that photo on the mantle in black and white through Telegram.
Cool.
Shaman Nightpaw was kind enough to convert that to black and white. Much thanks to Keith Shaman Nightpaw, man. Greatly appreciate that. And if you could share that, Dave, it looks really different. But
we'll go back to that. Let's go ahead and roll the video. And I'm going to be sharing this. And I'll let you guys catch up. Let me know when you guys see it on your screen. And we'll go over this video. So we'll actually have audio as well. So let me just tell me if you guys can hear it or not.
Okay.
3 times. You can walk in front of that door if you need to.
Yeah, we hear it.
Ooh, it's closed. I feel it.
What do you feel?
Just every hair on my head standing up.
Okay. Are you in here with us? Did you just walk in the room? You would already been in here with us.
Came up the back. He's right.
There it was.
Is you in the corner? That you come out, we want to communicate with you. You need to leave this place.
I'm going to try to go back right to it.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking clear, dude.
You would already been in here with us.
Came up the back. He's right.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you guys did not hear this at all.
No.
We did not. No.
We had with the clients and us was 5 people, I guess, in the room, Carl. We were all accounted for. And in each EVP session I did, I mentioned everybody's name and who was present in the room so that we were all accounted for.
Yeah, I mean, if we would have heard that, like if it would have been somebody in the room just having a bad reaction to something,
yeah,
we would have all turned to them and be like, what the hell? But no, it was other than us talking and asking questions, nothing remotely like that was heard. That one was legit.
Okay, now there is a rather longer video with Russ outside at first, and then he goes into the house, and you guys start going room to room, and I think Donna's smudging the house or clearing the house.
Oh yeah, when we did the thermal sweep at the end of the night, yeah.
Unless you want me to do something else, Russ, tell me. You got to tell me which one you want me to do.
Did you get that? Did you get that black and white photo that Shaman Nightfall sent?
Oh yeah. Let's do that real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. What's the I guess you could say the negative photo of that. So we'll let the audience see what they think about this photo since it's in black and white now. It'll be popping up on the screen shortly.
So it looks kind of solid. I mean,
yeah, but if you look to the left of it, it looks like there's something kneeling in front of it. I mean, it looks like a kid or something right on the, I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things. What do you think of that, Carl?
There's something there. I can't decide on what that is exactly. I'm in the same boat with you as far as that one goes.
Is it possible you can zoom in on that, Dave?
No. Yeah, that I cannot zoom in on that, unfortunately.
I've got he sent it to me in Facebook, and man, I'm gonna zoom it in. I'm gonna screenshot it, and I'm gonna send that to you, Dave.
Okay.
And then we can share this. It's, I don't know. It looks like a very small human being or doll in front of it. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it does look pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I mean, okay. I just sent that to you.
Got it. I got it. Okay.
So, all right.
Send it back over. I mean, we'll. Okay. So that's pretty zoomed in.
Yeah. I mean, you can clearly see some type of black figure there, but I'm wondering what that is to the left of it. I mean, it almost looks like a real small human or something, or a doll, or I don't know what that is, or some small entity. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, I can't really make sense of that. I see what you guys are saying. I don't have a good explanation for that.
Now, if you follow my arrow, Russ, is this what you're describing?
Yeah. I'm not sure what exactly that is there.
But it wasn't there when you guys got there.
No. But
No.
it looks like something that's kind of like knelt down and praying almost. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that is kind of funky. That's for sure. All right.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
There was definitely, a ton of presence at this place. You could just feel it. And something else, Dave, that was really, really odd. In one of the rooms we investigated upstairs, there were a ton of flies, like
like exorcists,
just congregating around. Just like circling, and out of no reason at all. Cause
you have to take into effect it's the end of June, and temperatures are like 80 and 90 degrees, and a lot of the windows in that place, if they weren't busted out, they were open. But there should never be that many flies in one place. It was almost like something was rotten somewhere. Like there's a piece of meat that was rotten, and they were flying around. That's how many flies there were. It was never seen that. And you usually associate that with demonic
I can
demonic
presence.
Right, I believe that. That's for sure.
Well, and something else, Dave, that was really, really odd too. The next door, there were a ton of cats next door. And the cats were watching us all night long, but like maybe one cat out of like 7 came into the yard and went out, but none of them would come into the yard. They would all walk around the perimeter of the house and the yard and everything, around my truck. It was so bizarre, man.
That is weird.
Yeah, animals can sense, malevolence. I've always figured that.
Yeah, I agree with that. So some more comments from YouTube chat. Joni, thanks for joining us. Mama Joe Buffalo Woman, thank you for joining us. Yeah, we've been showing a lot of stuff, pictures, videos, EVPs, about this demonic entity that's in this house. Russ and Carl and friends got the call at the last minute to do this investigation. So we're going over that tonight. And Keith says he said, yeah, there is something there with that black and white picture that we were looking at earlier, but Keith says he cannot make it out fully, which is kind of what Russ is saying as well. Salcido says, "Oh my God, that is so clear." Yeah, Jose, puck wedgies are nasty buggers. That's what I hear. That's what my recall on puck wedgies. I think it was when I was talking with Varla Ventura. We need to get her back on the show too.
Yes.
I think if we went over this with her, she could just give us so much stuff. We should do that, Russ. We'll see if Varla's available on a Thursday night, and we'll go over this.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Jose says, "Holy F." He heard that. That's what I think that's what James was saying is, everyone heard that moan during the EVP. Very, very creepy.
That was our reaction. Yeah. Like everybody in the room was like, that was the holy S moment.
Sure.
Like it was so clear, and there was silence in the room other than us talking. Like that was legit. And the fact that we caught that on 2 different recorders, that one was strong. That's one of the better ones I've
that was clear. Career. That was clear. Yeah, it was one of the clearest EVPs I've heard, believe it or not, and since I've been researching and investigating myself. Brandy says, "I see a man standing in the back." GRFX 420. They gathered for EVP session. Pack stack. Yes, I see it. Looks like a kid looking at the floor, referring most likely to the black and white picture that we're talking about, or we were talking about earlier. Thanks, Joni, for sharing that out. Appreciate that. Okay, so we have some more videos, and there's one with Russ on the outside. It's like a 12-minute video. I don't know if we want to go through the whole thing, but we can highlight it. So just tell me what you want me to do, Russ.
I mean, the first video with the Phasma box session, I mean, that's when we were in the back room, and that's when we encountered that there were like 15 demons there. If you could play that one, that would be probably a great one. Because we got some really good Phasma box sessions, and pardon the pun, but oh shit moments in there. I mean, it's crazy.
No kidding. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go to the browser, and I'll let you guys catch up. And Russ, you just tell me if this is the video or if there's if it's this video coming up.
Yeah,
here.
I believe it's. Let me check. To be honest with you. Which, by the way, you can see all these videos. I uploaded them into the Beyonders crew.
Yep. That's why you should join.
So you can check all of those out and join it. It's the Phasma. No, it's not the dowsing rods. It's
Well, let's go ahead. Let's
it's the one. It's the one that says current investigation residential in the Beyonders crew chat, or Beyonders crew threads rather. Go down, Dave. Keep going. Not down.
Got it.
Not that one. It's going to be, I believe, that one. Yeah. It's one of those, but you guys definitely need to join the Beyonders crew on Facebook so you can see these awesome videos. I mean, there's a.
And you can also post. You can post what you guys find as well. I mean, as long as it's not other people's stuff and videos and movies and or shows and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that once in a while that's great, but you do it too much, and that's not cool. Just putting that out there. Okay, let's go ahead and play this video.
Hey guys, it's Russ, and I've got Shane and Coral here from Black Sky Paranormal. We're at an undisclosed location in Bluefield, Virginia, investigating a demon, a possible demon infestation. So we're going to do a Phasma box session for you guys here. So just bear with us just a second while we get the Phasma box turned on. All right, Carl, if you'd like to ask some questions, the Phasma box will be going, and I'm going to go ahead and document that we have that to see if we have anything here with us. So, guys, we'll take turns asking questions, and take it away.
Is there anybody here wants to make contact with us?
I heard kind of a no there.
Is there somebody that's trapped here who wants to leave but can't? I'm not sure what it said.
What's your name? It's like it's mocking me. Did you hear that? It's like it said no name or something. What's your name? It's laughing, knocking again.
Do you not have a name?
I've got chills on my back right now. No. Are you demonic? Yep. Fuck. All right, what do you want from these people here? soul. Holy shit. Great. All right, well, you can't have their souls, and you can't have our souls either, so you just need to leave.
Yeah, you don't have a purpose here anymore. You need to leave these people alone.
Cold wind coming in there. So, what is your name? Can you repeat that, please? Man, it's like a bunch of jumbled stuff, man. How many demons are there in here with us?
Right here. 15.
You hear 15?
That's what I heard.
15.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have Lacey joining us also.
Who brought you here? Why are you here? If you think this is a game, you're dead wrong. You need to go.
This is from our good buddies at Argos Paranormal. Do you prefer Popeyes or a Snickers bar?
Nice.
Dave, can you pause that video just a second?
What was that?
Can you knock like this to let us know you're here?
Hey, Dave, can you pause that just a second?
Knock.
Okay.
Okay, so you notice I did the knock there. So I didn't get this on camera, but I do have the EVP. Lacey and I, we were the first ones to walk into the building, and we walked back there and we did an EVP session. And the first thing we heard from that EVP was 3 clear knocks.
Yep.
So, I mean, that was a clue right there of demonic activity because it's mocking the Trinity.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, I knew 3 had to do with something. So now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can relate that to the Trinity. Yeah. That makes sense.
One knock may or may not mean anything, but yeah, knocks in 3 succession, that's a telltale sign of demonic entity because they are mocking the Trinity.
Very clear. Yeah. Now that you put it that way, it's very clear to me now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you want me to continue, or do you want to move on to something else?
That's I think that was pretty much all we got from that one, wasn't it, Carl?
I believe so.
Yeah, you can probably move on to the next video because I mean there was some good evidence in that video, but it's like the demons were mocking us, or the entities were mocking us also, and they were making fun of us the whole night. Yeah, this is a dowsing rod session.
Got Paranormal.
Yeah,
I have Donna and Brandy.
I remember seeing this last night, and man, I wish I could bring in I wish I could change the contrast on that a little bit, but I don't think I can. Anyway, do you want to describe what's happening, what's going to happen in this video, Russ?
Yeah, so this is a dowsing rod session that we did with the owner of the building. And if you notice, all the dowsing rods, the whole time, time somebody else would hold the dowsing rods, it would like point back if they were female. It was really weird the way the dowsing rods were acting, but it's like there's some type of attachment to the owner, possibly, is what I'm guessing. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, I was when I hit the dowsing rods, I was actually able to get a couple of intelligent responses. As far as like asking them to cross the rods or touch my shoulders and everything. But yeah, we passed the rods onto the homeowner,
Mm.
and she was holding him like she was supposed to do, and she wasn't necessarily asking him to do anything, but they were just going haywire. Like they'd always go to her back shoulders,
really
or
fast.
yeah, one of the two. So I was able to get intelligent responses to the rod, but she just got straight up activity out of them. So
Hold on 1 second. I think I need to move this. Okay, we'll do that. I just had to move the chat over so it doesn't get in the way of the video. Let's go ahead and start playing some of it.
Shane and Carl up here with us, and have moved up to the playroom / daughter's bedroom for the Phasma box session. We just caught a moan on EVP in here just a little while ago, so energy's still pretty heavy in here. Right, we got the dowsing rods out, so got the Phasma box going. So we're going to try to document some evidence for you. How many are you in here with us?
I heard him say something.
That was pretty cool.
Is that you in the corner?
Can you pull back this way? Back this way.
can you point the rods to where you're standing?
Is there more than one of you?
They're probably standing like here and
One
here, each corner. What's your name? They like to laugh at us, don't they?
Is there someone named Mark here?
Whoa. Did you see that? These rods are going crazy.
Are you Mark? They just laughed at us.
Holy shit.
Mark, did you practice witchcraft here? I did.
Yep.
Were you one of the wizards? Or were you a follower?
Did you break the circle?
Here we go.
Did you open a portal for something to come through here?
Please don't.
Okay, I'm just pausing it real quick. I got two questions. First question, how exactly do the dowsing rods work? I've spoken to people about dowsing rods, but I've never really got to see them in action until really right now and on some of the witching hour shows.
I'll let you take this one, Carl.
I got you. No, what is it? It's actually an electrician's tool. It finds if there's like running streams or running water anywhere underneath the house, if there's any electric impulses that are going somewhere, the rods will point to them or they'll cross. So if there's any like it's kind of the same energy that was set off like an EMF meter, except it just manifests itself in a different way. Instead of flashing lights, it's going to point one way or point another way, or cross and let you know where you need to walk to. But yeah, dowsing rods are an electrician's tool first and foremost. We just kind of as paranormal investigators, we kind of adapted it to what we do. So that's how they work.
Fantastic. And then really quick, I just want to mention that Mama Joe Buffalo Woman in the YouTube chat, Joni Mitchell, for those of you who remember Joni. Of course, she's been on the show, and she does investigations as well. She's very spiritual. She's a medium. Joni's great. Thanks, Joni, for actually sending us a $10 donation through the super chats on YouTube. Really appreciate that. So anybody else that wants to do so, wants a shout out, appreciate it. You got something you want to, you really, really, really want out there, we'll be happy to say it over the air. Thanks for the super chat again. That was really great. You guys, you're awesome, Joni. Thank you. All right. And really quick, also, back to that picture. I mean, I know I'm kind of mixing it up, and I'm sorry, but this is just really interesting. Wargasm 1995 in the Twitch chat is saying the trollish monkey demon thing looked kind of like it's a pukwudgie to the uninitiated of what they are. They are a demonic entity that resides within the Bridgewater Triangle that once lived in coexistence with the Native Americans that resided there. But when Christianity was introduced to the tribe, it began to be nasty to the tribe, some even deadly encounters, which is very interesting. Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Amy WC, for another $5 super chat donation. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Amy's also been on the show before for Wicked Current. You can always go to YouTube and check that out. And we're looking to get Joni and Amy back on the show. So there you go about the trollish monkey. I told you it looked like a flying monkey without the wings, right? So that's a pukwudgie.
I learned something today. That's cool.
And that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. All right, so back to the video. We have now. Who is this again?
This is the homeowner, Brandy.
Okay, so is Brandy the one that's in the chat room as well?
I think it might be.
Okay, well, if not, then that's okay.
I'm not chatting them on mobile, so
no worries, no worries. But okay, so Brandy's holding up these dowsing rods, and they were going crazy because you guys were asking some certain questions. Well, let's go ahead and just start playing some more. Oh, well, let me explain what's Donna trying to do first of all. Is that Donna?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
she was asking some questions with the Phasma box.
Back it up just a little bit because I heard something come through the Phasma box. And Russ,
to kind of piggyback on the whole dowsing rod question,
yes.
Even if you're not trying to even get an intelligent response from dowsing rods, if there's no energy, if there's no electrical current, if there's no water current anywhere, those rods should stay directly in front of you as long as you keep your wrist stationary. They should never move if there's absolutely nothing going on. So even if you're not trying to use them to communicate,
mm-hmm.
the fact that they're just absolutely going nuts, it's at least something. So take that into context also.
That's awesome.
And Brandy is in the Twitch chat. So
I saw that.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy, and just allowing these guys to do these investigations in their home, and this is amazing stuff, and I'm hoping that things have calmed down since. So many prayers to you and your home and your family. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play and hear what Donna has to say, because I heard something come up on the Phasma box when she was talking.
Did you open a portal for something to come through here?
Please don't. Mark, are you trapped here? Am I talking to Mark?
I've never seen dowsing rods act like this.
There's nothing. He did.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Mark, can you point those at me? Oh, here, no, wrong one.
Oh wow! I missed that part last night. I didn't see that. They're actually pointing to Donna after she said that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me goosebumps.
Yeah. Donna actually kept getting a vision of a man named Mark before she got to the establishment. So we're not really sure if there was somebody that was named Mark that was murdered or killed there or what it was.
Very interesting.
Mark, are you trapped here? Are you the one that brought us here?
Are you the one in the corner earlier?
No, I think that was a woman. Was that a woman in the corner earlier?
If you're here with us, can you complete this knock sequence? Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I mean, that came through on the Phasma box. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of you are here now?
So I can't count.
Can't count that high? Is there too many?
No, I'm just going off over here. I mean, they're like loving this.
Happy
birthday. And my birthday
Yeah.
was yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No.
Well, happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
The spirit says happy birthday with you also.
So,
Yeah.
Did that really happen? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I mean, that's insane.
And we hadn't acknowledged that either because, again, we're doing this on less than 24 hours notice.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
have
gosh.
never
We're
met.
trying to get as much information as
Brandy.
possible, but like
Yeah.
her birthday's irrelevant to what we're doing. We would have no way of knowing.
Yeah.
But straight up, happy birthday came through there.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to just say right now, this is a way better freaking episode of some of the stuff I've seen on TV. Like, I'm not going to name shows, but you know what I'm talking about. This is real time, people. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing.
Well,
oh my God.
I'll tell you what. I'll challenge anybody on TV to go up against us. We get the evidence at Black Sky Paranormal.
Thank you.
100%. Yeah.
I'll say one thing too. I'll just go on a mini rant for a second. It's great that there's so many shows on TV that we can watch stuff like this, but at the same time, like us out in the field actually doing it, and then you watch these shows on TV, some of these shows on TV, not all of them, but some of these shows, like, man, like everywhere you go, there's like blood coming out of the wall, and it just doesn't work like that.
No.
There's been several times where, I'm sitting in the dark talking to myself for 8 hours, and I might go home and I might hear something, like catch something, but like, I feel like a lot of what's on TV now, as opposed to like, when the field was forming on television back in 15 years ago, it's changed. It's all about ratings and, oh my God, everything's a ghost, and not everything's a ghost. It's not. We as much as y'all have seen tonight, we debunked a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But
and that's good.
Yeah, I mean that's what we aim to do. We don't scream ghost, ghost, ghost. We try to debunk everything we possibly can, especially in a house like this. So again, take that into account, guys. Like we approach this from a skeptic's perspective, which is what you're supposed to do. We're not screaming ghost, ghost, ghost. We're presenting evidence. Make up your mind. You tell us if you see something we don't.
Let us know.
Exactly. But anything we present as evidence is something that we cannot explain rationally. So again, whatever that counts for, that's what me and Russ and Black Scott stand for.
Yeah, and I'll say something else too. A lot of these high production, high quality, high dollar production TV shows that go into these locations, they're filming weeks at a time there. We got all of this in a matter of 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you, if you really dive deep into the investigation and go in with a mindset of taking charge of the, of any entities in the house and trying to rid the house of those entities, you're going to get responses. And we definitely, now we did debunk some stuff last night, but, we did encounter a lot of entities there and EVPs. It was insane.
Yeah. But like in a residential case like this, I'm worried about them. I'm not worried about what I catch. I'm trying to debunk every single thing I can for their mental health, because they're the ones who are going to have to live there, not me. Like, I'm gonna be there for a few hours, but like it's my job to give them a good answer, a path to go forward. I'm not caring about Nielsen ratings. I'm not caring about streaming views. I'm caring about helping these people right here and right then and now. So what I catch. What I don't. But at the end of the day, that's all of us in the paranormal field. That's what we should be aiming for.
Right.
But like I said, just some of the stuff you see on TV is so exaggerated. Like, we're the ones out here. We have full-time jobs. It just the stars happened to line up last night to where we could all show up on short notice and do this and help this family. But I feel like a lot of these paranormal groups aren't looking out for people. They're looking out for other reasons. And like I said, if we're able to help, we're going to help. And again, we've been doing this for a while, but whatever we catch, we're going to throw it out there for you guys to see and give us your opinion. You might come up with something that we didn't think of. 2 people as opposed to 100 people or 1,000 people. You guys can probably come up with a better explanation than we can. That's why we throw it out there. But I was more worried about helping them last night than getting views, honestly.
Definitely.
Just want to say quickly, thank you to Timing Magic. Lisa Allen is saying hi to us in the YouTube live chat. Thank you very much. And we got a lot of great comments in Twitch as well. This is this has just been an amazing show tonight. Now I'm really glad we're able to do this. But I will say we do need to wrap this up. So what I want to do, and also I want people go to Facebook Beyonders Crew group. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're aiming for. We want to get the evidence that there's ghosts, Bigfoot, UFOs, whatever. And man, Night Stalker. Oh, dude, you missed a great episode tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man, thanks for joining us right now, though. But you're gonna have to go back and check out the replay. But
Night Stalker.
But what I'd like to do is kind of go to the last video, Russ and Carl, and we have Donna, who's going down the steps as she's doing. It looks to me like she's doing a clearing in the name of the goddess Hecate. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it back over to the YouTube, or excuse me, the Facebook live screen, and we'll check that out.
You have to leave. This is my house.
take control.
I'm Diana Ross, and y'all are the Supremes.
And I think I'm in control, but I am in control.
All joking aside, that's the only way you're going to get these entities to leave is to take control of the house and put your foot down, and you'll be fine, I think.
I claim this space in the name of the goddess Hecate. I bring her power, and I bring her grace. I demand that you leave.
Demanding that you leave.
Now, really quick, I want to ask, so what Donna has in that bowl is that some kind of sage or, some kind of smudging herb, if you will, and then she's using like a feather to blow that into the air?
Yeah, and she also gave us as protection her own oil concoction to rub on ourselves.
Okay.
And they also cleanse the house with myrrh.
Yeah, and she even threw salt around Russ's truck, so absolutely nothing would follow us home. So not only were our clients protected, but we were. So again, she was the real MVP of last night.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful to have her as a friend, but more importantly as a teammate. She was top notch last night.
Yeah, like I said, if Donna had not have went last night, I would not have went.
Yeah, same here.
And no way.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you guys at all.
I cleanse this space in the name of the goddess Hecate. I bring her power, and I bring her protection. And I demand that you leave.
What about the mantle?
I'm going to get that on the way back. Oh. I cleanse this space in the name of the goddess Hecate. I bring her power, and I bring her protection.
All right, Beyonders. So
We demand you get out.
very intense investigation tonight. Lots of entities there in this location.
What up, people?
Hey, what's up? That's Carl Gerald. Come here, Carl. Say hi to the screen. Hi to everybody in the Beyonders crew.
How's it going, ladies and gents?
Carl is a fellow member of Black Sky Paranormal, one of our lead investigators here. Beyonders crew, remember to join us tomorrow night on Twitch under Beyond the Strange, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Dave Cruz and myself, we will be talking about this investigation. We'll also be talking with Carl. Carl is going to be calling into the show.
So that's tonight. This is what we're doing right now.
Hey, look what we're doing.
So we do what we say.
But we did it.
That's right. We do what we say here on Beyond Strange TV. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh man. So guys, thank you so much. And Brandy, I really hope that everything is working out for you tonight. Who you're going to call Black Sky. So definitely, if you need help, I'm sure they'll be there. And, I'll throw in some prayers as well. It doesn't hurt. Good energy, get the bad energy out of there. So we definitely, want to do that. You guys want to leave on some more comments or thoughts or anything like that?
Why don't you tell us about your investigation? The investigation coming up in a couple of weeks, Carl.
Yeah, actually not even a couple weeks. It's not this Friday, but next Friday. This was kind of a warm-up for us. We are going back to Huntington, West Virginia next Friday, June 25th, to investigate my old fraternity house. My old house actually got me interested in the paranormal field because it was so active. And I haven't been there in 20 years, but even now communicating with some of the guys who still live there, they're telling me some of the same stuff I went through 20 years ago. Something's still there. It's benevolent. But like I said, I'm one of those guys, I just want to debunk everything. I would rather go up there and just put the legend to bed. but at the same time, if we catch something, that'd be really cool too. So,
Yeah.
just stay tuned for that. 2 Fridays from now, I'll be going home. I'll be going home to where it all started for me, and I'm excited as hell for it.
I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. And once again, Carl, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'll be on here anytime you guys need me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. This isn't going to be the last time we're going to have you on here, buddy. That's for sure. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just wrap it up, people. And once again, go to Facebook, Beyonders Crew. And there, if you ask to join, Russ is the admin there. I'm the admin there. So one of us will let you in. And you guys can finish watching the rest of these videos, along with a lot of great other stuff, posts, funny stuff about the paranormal. We got to laugh at it sometimes. You just got to. Yeah, I mean, it's a great group to be a part of. 700 plus strong, growing every time. Also, don't forget to join the Discord Strange Chat as well. And amazing stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Carl, where can people find you on Facebook?
They can find me on Facebook. Carl Gerald, JARRELL, my last name. My profile picture is a thermal image of my dog. I'm pretty easy to find. You can find me on there. That's where I'm on for the most part. So.
Awesome.
Or of course, you can always contact us at Black Sky Paranormal.
Oh, absolutely. There we go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Black Sky Paranormal messages go straight to me too. So if for some reason you can't find a thermal image of my dog with my name, you can find me at Black Sky Paranormal, and we'll reach out to you.
Sounds great. Thanks, Carl. Russ Bailey.
Thank you.
Facebook, Black Sky Paranormal. Twitter at BSky_paranormal. Instagram, Black Sky UFO. Beyonders Crew on Facebook. BeyondTheStrange.com. And remember, don't call BS. Call Black Sky.
Awesome. I love it. I
like it.
I love that so much.
No, I don't like it. I love it.
I love it too. Yeah. Everyone, BeyondTheStrange.com. You know that's where everything's at. Tomorrow night, we're going to have Casper Parks, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern. Don't miss it. We'll see you all later. You guys have a great night. Remember, everyone, stay strange and hasta.